Oh, good morning. It's the 19th of June and everybody is fed up with Labour. First of all, they're saying about council tax. You've got to put the TV licence in with the council tax because nobody wants a TV licence anymore. What a cheek. They've got such a cheek. This could be how they evolve it. Oh, I've got cards falling out. Yeah, look, people don't want to pay it. So they're trying to be creative and think of a way to save it, keep it going. But people don't want it and they know it. I think they've got a cheek. However, that's not the only thing they're doing. They're doing everything. As you know, I don't read the news, but I have been going on Facebook recently. And honestly, the posts that come up about the government, the disability, the pensioners, the cold winter payments, but then they're going to penalise you in another way. Oh my goodness, it couldn't get worse if you looked at what they're doing. Though even the people who voted them in will be very, very sorry now that they did. Obviously, since the day they got in, I had Judgment Day. Major card, major situation, life-changing in a way. And then Hermit, it's a major card, wisdom. So we all had to see what they had planned. So of course it still looks like we're going into a horrible time. Horrible, and it's just getting worse. I still think this is theatre. That's my gut feeling because, which I'm going to discuss with Chris on her channel today. We're going to do a joint one. Divine Light Readings by Chris, okay? If it was all going to happen, you wouldn't even have your freedom right now. They may be trying it on a bit, but there's holes. And so things aren't adding up. And if things don't add up, maybe they're not true. So it just feels strange. You know, I don't even think you'd have your freedom right now. You'd be in permanent lockdown. I know they're trying it on again. I just think it's all coming to a head. I think when the battles cease, if that situation ceases across the world, I just think that eventually it's going to come to a boiling point and it will come to a head. It has to. It's so unstable right now. The world is like cracking. Anyway, we've all kind of got that. Yeah. Oh, it's the controllers. It's the hierophants, you see. Yeah, I think they're being guided by, yeah. Okay, I think personally, I have a major card, major card, major card. My gut feeling is, look at that pain. Okay, they are inflicting pain on everybody, but I actually think that it could be that they're being told a lot of what to say because I have a controlling card here. I have a military right behind him. But it could be that they've been told to move forward and continue with this Agenda 2030, or they could be trying it on a bit still. It could be a bit of a mixed situation. I don't know entirely what's going on, okay? But this could be showing you how this could be like a selfish, sort of self-absorbed kind of card, and that they've only got their self-interests. They're only... I can't get my teeth in today. They're only thinking about their self-interests, okay? I think some of it is still going on. I don't think the councils have been told. I think that there's only certain people that know because it's very interesting now. I have a justice card, okay? So this could be showing you how unbalanced the situation is, but also they could be being told what to say. Right, but not down low, right at the top. So that's what I think's going on. That's just my gut feeling, which leads me to my question that I wanted to ask. There's a photograph. Yeah. It could be that they're trying to tell us the world plans or the plans they had for the world, across the world as well, in your governments as well, that this is the way we were going to go because this world could be Agenda 2030 and that's what they had planned for the world. Makes me wonder. Yeah, I've got the moon on the bottom. So this could be a path of understanding, you know, putting us in a very vulnerable situation, a lot of fear. But this is also bringing it all to the surface. And it's the moon. It's uncomfortable. So is this what it's all about? Exposure. But yeah. Oh, look. Whoa, that flew out. Aha. So this could be getting the news out there. Now, it's very interesting because, in a way, this looks horrible. This looks horrible what's going on. This is a very fearful card. However, you know, and it could be that, like, we're in the dark, so we're kept out of what's going on, but it looks horrible, but it might not quite be as it seems, because this is painful, but it's kind of, I feel like they need it to happen. This is slow and painful, but it's a change, and it will never be the same again. However, so you would think, oh, well, that really does mean bad news for all of us. However, it's a good change, because I have the Sun and I have Temperance, and they are such great cards, major cards, that they will sort of, you can kind of forget about that in a way, because they're so positive. So I do think that the change, although looks horrible, in the long run, it will be okay. I think something's going to stop something along the way, because the Sun just cheers up all the cards, okay? So the Sun brightens the whole reading, and the Sun, look, it also leads to the Sun, which is great happiness. Eventually, we're going to get to that Sun. It's to do with when the time is right. This is like, you can't speed it up. It's when the time is right, it will happen. But this will lead to renewal somehow. Is it that we need clarity and then they go? You know, are we, I've got a celebration there. Yeah, they're close to the end, but not quite finished. Yeah, I feel like this kind of has to come out. The information, this is also about information. The information has to come out. I suggest you stop reading the headlines, to be quite frank, with the Sun and Temperance there. But that wasn't going to be my question. I don't think you should read the headlines. I think we're all falling for it. Remember, even with the disabilities and everything, what they've actually said is 2029, 2027, 2028. These are years away. So, you know, why not do it now? Why not do it next year? If you want to do it so bad, do it now. Why is it 3 years away? Is it because there's time for things to change? Makes you wonder. Oh, look what I have on the bottom. And it's very purple, so it's spiritual. Hellebore, empowerment. How powerful you are. Can you see that? Do you know what you need to do? Stop hiding. So they're showing you, look at that, your own magnificent light and your head held high. So lead the way. So they're showing you. This is exposure. I'm telling you now, what's on the bottom? I bet it's wisdom. I knew it was. I knew it was wisdom, because I've had the Hermit and he's about wisdom all along. Right from the start. So this is, they're showing you Agenda 2030. It's exactly what they're doing. And remember, I think only the ones at the top know. I think the rest of them don't know. And I think that's important, because otherwise, you know, it's like they think they're in control, if you know what I mean, still. Compassion, longevity, optimism. There you go. Fantastico. So my last question was, there's a picture going around. My friend just sent it to me. I've seen it before. Keir Starmer, 1 minute he's got a mole, next minute he hasn't got a mole. Oh, it's a secret. I knew it was. Surprise! Is it him? Makes you wonder, doesn't it? I don't actually have it, and I'm not going to pull any more cards, because if this is all I need to know, or I should know at the moment, then fair enough. We'll find out one day. However, I can't help but wonder, this is a secretive card. I think I've got it. Okay, so I don't have a yes and I don't have a no. So this card is also about using your intuition. So let's leave it there. Use your intuition. What do you think? But I think I've got it. He's waiting. He's plotting, he's planting, and he's waiting. I think he's waiting. This is focusing on all the bleak news that's been planned or had been planned. Okay? And putting that out there. All this stuff that we needed to know where we were headed. Because this is Judgment Day, and I believe he is leading us. Look, he's going that way to Judgment Day. He's going that way. This was the way they were going. But they're not going that way to the future. They're just showing you this is leading to Judgment Day. Maybe at some point we will get our EBS. Maybe at some point there'll be people will say we want you to go. Maybe something else will happen and they'll step aside. I don't entirely know how it ends, but I will tell you there is a trumpet here and there's a people up in arms saying no more. Go big, go home. It's a spiritual card. I think he is leading us to show us Agenda 2030, and I think it's all been planned. Oh, that's on the bottom. Oh my goodness me. That is a strategy. That is controlling your words and to fit the narrative. So like you're a bit sneaky, sort of changing the words, could be manipulating your words to convince people of something, that kind of thing. I'm not saying that's entirely what he's doing, but that is a card, look it up yourself, of strategy. Shifting things around. And it's also like an agenda. Oh, Agenda 2030. Hey ho. Is he showing up? Is he being told to show us Agenda 2030? Shake it up a little. You got this. This is for the sleepers. I'm telling you now. Rejuvenation, awaken and stand stronger. That is Judgment Day. Where's it gone? Where's it gone? Got to find it now. I've got to show you. Aha, here we go. Reawaken and stand stronger. Grounding. The beginning is where you need to be. Major spiritual card. There you go. I'm done. Stop reading the newspapers, and that includes myself, or looking on Facebook. Bye now.